Dino, you ready? Let's go,
Yeah, man, let's do this. We're gonna do it again. You know,
what's up?
It's hard to believe we've been doing this for 5 straight years, bro.
5 years.
5 years nonstop.
Straight through.
Straight through.
No, COVID didn't stop us?
Nope.
They closed down the clubs?
Yeah.
Comedy Cafe was open?
Open. They closed down the gym. Comedy Cafe was open.
Yeah, they closed down the coffee houses.
Comedy
Cafe was open.
We open. That's fantastic.
And 5 years of hilarious. We ain't had a bad show yet.
We ain't had a bad show. We ain't had a bad show.
A
lot of folks had bad shows.
Yes.
We didn't.
That's why we still here.
That's why we still.
You know?
And I heard somebody on our team.
Oh, yeah, Bishop liked us.
Bishop!
Bishop came to the St. Louis show.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, East St. Louis was in the house. And
Yeah.
he was like, East St. Louis funny? He loved us ever since.
He was kind of threatening,
Yeah,
but yeah,
so
he was funny.
I think he made a call.
Oh, yeah,
up
so
to
we good?
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
He said, yeah,
Is
keep
that
them
why
going.
my page has been going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Still got a Patreon. Okay, so what we going to do for the show, though?
We got
an anniversary.
We're going to have an anniversary special.
Okay.
We're going to have, I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to do 4 complete anniversary special shows for the month of May.
Oh, May.
Every Friday in May.
Okay.
All heavy hitters.
All heavy hitters.
Fantastic comics.
All hilarious.
All hilarious from all over the world. There's a lot of alls in there, but I mean it.
The world. Around the world.
Around the world.
A couple of them going to have passports.
Yes,
Come here. Yes.
To come here from, Sri Lanka. So that's going to be real good. Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's going to be amazing. So y'all check it out. You can catch it at your home on Facebook Live, on Faithful Central's Facebook Live page.
Yes.
Some of y'all might be a select few in the audience.
If you're right with the Lord.
If you're right with the Lord.
Yes.
Don't know nothing about Lil Nas X.
That's it.
Then you can come to the show. But
other
you
than
can
that,
stream it to your house, Facebook Live, all May, all anniversary specials, all hilarious. You're going to see both of us up in there.
But it's still going to be fantastic.
Yes.
So tune in anyway.
There it is. He was talking about himself.
Thank y'all. I meant me. I ain't mean him.
I'm going to be fantastic.
Yeah, he always good. He always good.
Fantastic adjacent. That'll work.
That'll work.
There it is.
All right.
All right, man, go do your thing.
Okay, I'm going to do my thing. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, your host for the evening, Kente Scott!
Hey, Comedy Cafe. Yeah, there you go. It's been too long since we had live claps. I need them claps in my life. Comedy Cafe, how y'all doing? I'm your host, Kente Scott. We back here again. Y'all good? Live audience members? Yeah, see? Y'all at home thought we didn't really have people here. Y'all heard that. There's people in the building. It's funny because before the pandemic, a lot of comics got very cocky and like, oh, I don't do small crowds. I sent out emails like it's gonna be a small crowd. They were like, for real? Real people? We coming. Please. Book me next month. I'll be there. Yes, we appreciate y'all being here. We appreciate y'all at home for the Comedy Cafe. California is finally opening back up. I know people in other parts of the country like Georgia and Texas, that's a foreign concept to y'all because y'all never close. Like, Atlanta been open since the day after COVID. Like, Atlanta act like the cure for COVID was in Hennessy and hookah because they was out at the club. I'm like, what y'all doing? Like, and if you go to Atlanta with a mask on, they will shame you. like you said something wrong. What you got that mask on for? What you scared of? I'm dying. I'm scared of dying, sir. I don't know how y'all get down here, but I'm nervous. Like Atlanta and Florida are like the Army in the 80s and 90s before they told you that they were gays in the Army. They had the don't ask, don't tell. That's how Georgia and Florida is with the COVID. They be like, you got it? I don't even know what you're talking about. I be like, man, you look sick. I'm fine. People just pass out. So California, I feel like it's done it right. You know, we've been in the house for a whole... I've been in my place so long that I don't even like my place no more. Like when you leave your house and come back, it's different because you're gone all day or you're gone all night as comedians. You come home, you just going to sleep, you start all over again. We've been home for a whole year. I noticed a whole lot was wrong with my apartment. Like, I should have put more thought into this before I settled down here. I look at my couch now like a girl I broke up with that won't leave. I'd be like, you are the first thing to get out of here. When they open up outside, you are out of here. I don't even get along with you no more. Oh, I'm happy the gyms are open back up. The gyms are open back up. I can do that because all I've been doing is push-ups and these little 10-pound dumbbells at the house. That ain't really a workout. That's like playing with it. It's like playtime workout. They be like, it's like, y'all remember the Jazzercise and the Billy Blanks and the Tybo and all that? It's like that. It's like the VCR of workouts is what it is. It's like it's a workout, but it's the old one. It ain't really gonna get you what you need. It ain't like the DVDs and the streaming workouts now. I was doing workouts on TV, and then I realized I was at my house, and I was like, y'all gonna finish that up. Yeah, ooh, that looks hard. Woo-wee. Yeah, I would get real big if I did that. Yep. Ooh, you're winded. Yeah, eating chips and stuff like, I probably should wait till after my workout to eat this. They got it. And at the end, they be like, you did a great job. I'll be like, thank you very much. But I went back to the real gym, and the real gyms in California only letting in, I think, 10% of the occupancy. So it's almost like your own gym up in there. Like, I walk in like it's mine, because they only let in a certain amount of people, and they let you stay for like 2 hours, and then you got to leave. So I walk in like it's my place. I'll be like, hey, Frank, how you doing? All right, how's it going? They don't know my name at all. They don't know me. They'll be like, hey, all right, see you tomorrow. All right. Hey, you might want to clean that up over there. You know, it's a little dusty over there on my weight bench. I didn't like that. But I love it because you're back working out, and you're back outside a little bit getting air and stuff, and you can get real weights. You can get real workout equipment. Like, it's the reason why a gym is a gym and your house is your house, because you're not supposed to work out like that unless you got a full garage where you turn into a gym, and then that's a whole different animal. I ain't have all that. I live in an apartment. The parking lot is for everybody. If I'd have had a weight bench down there, somebody would have stole it. I'd be like, hey, who took my weight bench? That wasn't for you. That was mine. I was turning my parking space into a gym. So I went back to the gym, and I forgot I haven't worked out in a year. Like, I did legs 2 weeks ago, and I still can't walk straight. Yeah, it's this is how I'm getting older. Like, my face is frozen, but my legs clearly are too old, because I was doing the workout, and my legs were like, what are you doing? I was like, who is that? They were like, your kneecaps. What are you doing? So I did it, and I've been walking like everybody's grandfather. And I've been walking like Fred Sanford. I'm saying, yep. Yeah, I noticed that. He's like, I noticed you had a little. Like, people be asking me, do you have a limp? I'll be like, yes, I do. The gym just opened back up. I'm stiff. It's ridiculous. And my mom would say stuff like, you should just stretch. I was like, if I could stretch, I would be fine. I know I can't stretch. This it right here. This is all I got. That's it. That's my stretch right here. Because I'm not used to that pain. And then she was like, well, you do it for like a month, you'll be fine. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to make it a month, because they was working out for me on TV, and it wasn't hurting at all. So I need somebody to come to the gym and work out for me, and I can just look like I'm doing something. But I'm going to stick with it. I know I'm getting older because I can't do stuff like that. Like at the gym, my nephew went with me to the gym. I went to Oakland last week. We went to the gym. He's like, Uncle Kente, after we do legs, we're going to go play basketball. I was like, no, you got to pick one. We're not doing both of those this week. We gonna do one or the other. And I was like, I don't even play basketball no more. Like, the last time I played basketball was on the PlayStation 4. And I was 6'5". I was amazing point shooting guard. I was killing it. But in real life, play basketball? No. I had way too many friends thinking they still had basketball shape. They had basketball minds, but sit-down bodies. And they put their mind to it to play basketball, and their body said, sit down, because their kneecaps gave out. They told it. You ever see somebody in a boot, and they too old, like, what you doing? I was trying to play basketball. Why? What are you doing? They made PlayStation 4 for that. What are we doing here? And I realized I'm getting older because I'm starting to do stuff like my father. Like, I got to go in a room twice just to remember what I went in there for in the first place. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. You walk in the room and be like, hey, what I come in here for? See, nothing in my pockets. Go back out. Come back in. Hey, oh yeah, I was gonna cook dinner. That's what I cooked. It's something about walking through the threshold twice jars your memory. You be like, oh yeah, that's what it's about. I know I'm getting older because I'm still getting hurt like I was younger, but my stories on how I got hurt are changing. Like when you were younger and you got crutches, they be like, hey, what happened, man? I was playing basketball. It was like the fourth game. I did this crossover on the dude and was going up for this layup and did a reverse and came down on this 7-foot dude's foot, twisted my ankle. I'll be back in 3 days. Nah, this story's changed. I had crutches about 6 months ago. They said, what happened? I said, you remember them 3 steps in the front of my house? Yeah, I forgot. There was 3 of them. Yeah, I'm gonna be out for 6 months. They said I gotta wear this boot. It's different. Dino was talked about it a while ago in the last episode. He talked about you can't get up as fast. Like you can't do stuff as fast. Like you can do it. It just take more time to do it. Like you can go to Vegas and you can have fun in Vegas. Like when you was younger, you could do turnarounds. You'd be like, I'm gonna go to Vegas on Sunday. I'm gonna go to Vegas on Friday, come back on Sunday, and go to work on Monday. You try that grown. You try that with a fuck in your name, like a 40, a 50, a fuck in your name. You try that. You put that in your age, you know. You go to Vegas on Friday, come back Sunday, you're gonna have to take that whole week off. And the reasons you go to places is different now when you get older. Like when you're younger, you go into places just for a party. Like I'm gonna go to spring break in Florida. Where you gonna stay at? We're gonna stay in a car, but we're gonna party the whole week. You get grown, you gotta have a reason to go. Like somebody be like, where you going? We're going to Florida. Why? My grandmama passed. Like you gotta have a good, valid reason. Like I'm going to Vegas. But I'm not going to Vegas for what I went for when I was in my 20s. When I went to Vegas in my 20s, it was because they had a Tyson fight. I was going to hang out. I didn't have no ticket. I had no ticket to the fight. I was just going to hang out in the lobby on a craps table. You would go to Vegas in your 20s with $45 to your name and have a great time. I'm going to Vegas. One, I'm like, first of all, where are we going? What are we going to do? I got to have a ticket there. Because, when you get older, you don't wait in no lines. Like, your patience is shorter when you get older. You be like, how many people in that line? 6 people? Oh, I'm going to go home, man. Nah, that's too many people. I ain't waiting in 6 people. That's at least 3 minutes per person. I'm not waiting 18 minutes in line for nothing. You got to have tickets. I'm going to Vegas to play golf. Like, that's how I know I'm old. They be like, what you going to gamble? I was like, no, I'm going to play 18 holes and then come home. They be like, what? You going to Vegas to play golf? Yes, I'm grown. I'm old. I'm not out there doing shenanigans no more. Like, I'm the dude, like, they were like, when we get there, we're going to go to this pool party. And I went and looked at the people on the video for the pool party. I was like, I'm going to be out there like their uncle. Like, you need more clothes on than that. Your mom be real ashamed of you right now, walking around here with all your good parts hanging out like that. So they told me to stay in the room till we go play golf. Comedy Cafe. Y'all ready for some more laughs? Let me say yeah. Appreciate y'all. We do this. You know how we do this. I invite my comedian friends. They come out here. They give you their funny, and y'all laugh like you don't care. Because most of y'all at home, the ones in the audience, y'all laugh like y'all don't care. Because we can actually hear y'all now. It's even better. So, coming to the stage, my dude out of New York City. He's been here before. He killed it on the Comedy Cafe before. Hilarious dude. Tours all over the country. Hilarious guy. One of my comedy partners, we working on something. I'll let y'all know it when we trademark the name, because can't tell the name because black folks be done trademarked it and we have to pay them for it. So when we trademark the name, I'll tell you more about it. But y'all, Comedy Cafe, put your hands together. Show some love for my man, Nick Carter!
Okay, cool. What's up, y'all? How y'all feeling, man? I like this right here. It look like we on the set of Michael Jackson Beat It. Remember 21 Jump Street? When 21 Jump Street used to come on, you get like, I feel sorry for whoever tried to use this payphone because it don't work. You be in danger. You be like, oh, I'll get to the payphone. Oh no. Got no payphone though. Why do they even have those in LA, man? One time I really had to use the phone. I was so mad. I had all these quarters, laundry quarters in my hand. There's no payphone. Feel good to be outside, man. Feel so good to be outside, like, because they playing, like, they treating us like we on punishment. They keep teasing us. They let us outside. They're like, all right, everybody get back in. Everybody get back in. Everybody get back in. Everybody go back outside. Everybody go back outside. Everybody go back outside. Everybody go back in. Everybody go back in. He's like, all right, man, I'm just going to stay on the couch, man. I remember, do y'all remember the last thing y'all did before the lockdown? I was in the supermarket buying 140 rolls of toilet tissue. I thought COVID-19 was a stomach flu at one point. I was like, man, why we get all this toilet tissue? I still got toilet tissue in the pantry at home right now, just staring at it like, man, I didn't even get through the second roll of toilet tissue, man. Man, shout out to everybody that was working from home on their computer. How many of y'all was working from home on your computer? Man, nobody was buying pants no more. Pants was out of style. Everybody was going to the mall just buying shirts and socks. Let me get them black socks that match that turtleneck right there. Yeah, let me get them black socks that match that turtleneck. Jeans, pants is about to be in the museum. They about to be like, what is that? Those are pants. My son, those are pants. Those are real famous in 2000. COVID got rid of pants, man. The whole Zoom thing, and people was taking showers to get in front of their computer, man. People was getting, I know I was getting all dressed up, like, yeah, but killing in front of this computer screen. My daughter was going to Zoom school. The Zoom kids, you think kids are mean, the Zoom kids are meaner. I saw one kid be like, shut up with your cheap Wi-Fi. You out here with that Boost Mobile Wi-Fi. I'm like, who said that? It was crazy, man. The mask thing was crazy, right? Everybody was making a hustle off the mask, right? They was out there selling 9 masks for $1. Everything that happened, they made a mask out. They was like, yeah, get the Joe Biden falling down the airplane stairs mask for 9 for $1. People was making masks out of anything. Nobody was following the rules. People was making masks out of napkins and shoestring, just wrapping it around their face. Wasn't they? They was just making any type of mask. I saw a lady with a lingerie set on her face. She was outside like, this is my mask. I was like, oh, she not gonna make it. She not gonna make it. Can't tell you to talk about Atlanta. COVID-19 had to get tested when they went to Atlanta. That's how bad Atlanta was. COVID-19 was in Atlanta like this. Whoa, hey, hold on now. Y'all not scared of me? So you want the cure, all you gotta do is draw some blood from somebody in Atlanta and you be cured, because they was good out there. Atlanta was not playing, man. And they was making us mad too, because we was in punishment watching them play. Like, remember when you was in punishment watching your friends outside the street? We just out there like, it ain't fair. It ain't fair, I wanna cough. People in Atlanta was playing basketball, coughing, they didn't even care, like 3. It's all right, well, I'm good, man. My doctor said I'm good. They said, my COVID acting up. I'm fine. That's how crazy it was in Atlanta when somebody tell you that, what's wrong, Earl? Hey, this is my COVID acting up. I'm good. Don't worry about it, man. All other diseases. If I was a disease, I feel disrespected, right? Because no other disease caused this much confusion, right? Like STDs, AIDS, all of them, they was out there like this, like, man, they ain't never shut us down like COVID. COVID was the new boogeyman. They was in the locker room. They can't wait for the opener. Like, when we gonna get ready to come back out? Yeah, man, it was just the world. The world changed, man. I couldn't wait to come back out, man. Just get on stage and be around people, you know? Because I think people forgot what outside was like. Like, I'm looking at the news in Miami, and they're like, look at those people in Miami acting crazy. I'm like, they just acting like spring break. That's all that it is. Just a little spring break. They look at them, they're doing jumping jacks. They're just working out, man. They're like, oh my God, they're doing jumping jacks. Nah, that's what outside looked like. People forgot what outside looked like. People forgot. Look at that man outside praising God. Oh, it's okay. That's what they do in church. It's all right. That's what outside looked like. Don't be, it's okay. It's gonna be all right. Everybody was like so sad during COVID. You know, COVID did well for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I got my license. You know what I mean? I got my driver's license. I see some of y'all looking at me judging. Y'all like that lady at the DMV. You know what I'm saying? She was judging because she was giving high fives to all the kids that passed. I was like, hey! She's like, you 50, sir. She don't put an asterisk next to your license. I was a class of COVID 20. Don't nobody want to drive with a new driver. I offered Kente a ride here. He was like, nah, God got me. I'm good, man. I was like, Kente, you live a half hour from here. Like, nah, man, I got to work out. I got to lose this weight. I'm going to walk. They put for emergency contact on the back of my license, they put 911. They was like, listen, we just going to put 911 in the back of your license. That's what we going to call. I be out, man. I know I'm new to the driving thing, man, but the car wash be having some dope sales, man. You know what I mean? The black ice air freshener, they on sale, man. I be calling friends, they be mad at me. I'm like, they got black ice on sale in the car wash. I bought 140 air fresheners. You can tell I'm a new driver. They're like, you must be a new driver. I'm like, yeah, let me get 140 of them cherries too, man. You know why I wanted to get a license? Because I used to always want to go to the drive-thru. I used to like that was so dope to me when I used to go to the drive-thru, like see people get their food, like, hey, let me get a number 2 and a Coke, and then y'all go up to the drive-thru and throw y'all money, y'all get y'all food. That was like baller to me, man. I was like, man, that's gonna be me one day. 35 years old, I was like, it's gonna be me one day. Can't wait to go to the drive-thru. Then I had to get my license because I remember I went to the drive-thru one day, right? I was at the McDonald's on Crenshaw, and I don't have a car, I don't have no license. So I'm waiting, the McDonald's closed at 10. So I'm on the drive-thru line just standing up between the cars like this. Bumper hitting my calves and all. I'm like, yeah, So I ordered my food. They let me order my food and everything. I got to the front. The lady was like, sir, you got to have a car. I was like, come on, I'm good for it, baby. Come on, come on, man. Let me get them nuggets, man. I was out there like, come on, let me get them nuggets, man. She's like, sir, you got to get a car. I was like, you taking your job too seriously. She's like, sir, get a car. And I never forgot that. I remember what shift she worked on and everything. As soon as I got my license, I pulled up over there. I pulled up right through the drive-thru. I came through with the riding dirty on. I was like, they see me rolling, they hating. I made a big order. And I pulled up. She was like, $11.99, sir. And I was like, before I pulled out the money, I was like, you remember me? She's like, $11.99. So I said, you don't remember me? Get a car. I paid out the money with style. I kept coming back around, act like I forgot. So I said, I need more ketchup. Remember me? What do you want again, sir? I need some duck sauce. She was like, we don't have duck sauce. Remember me? Pulled off, man. I be following the rules when I drive. Like if it say 40, I'm driving 28. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be safe. People be beeping me. I be like, hey, it says 40. I'm following the rules. Go around. Let me tell you something. I would have never got my license if the world was opened up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Y'all drive like hyenas out there. You know what I'm saying? that highway, I'd be like, whoa. I remember the first time I got my driver's lessons, right? All I did was pull out, and then I parked. The guy was like, all right, you ready for more? I was like, no, that's class done. I'm gonna. Because I be terrified. Because one of my biggest fears on the highway is what if I can't get off? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm driving, I put the right leg. I'm like, oh, y'all gonna let me out, please? Please! Let me over, please! I got a child in the back seat. Let me over. I got a child. Just let me over. I'm hungry. I'm supposed to be going to Hollywood Boulevard. I'm on Sacramento. But let me over, please. Please. Oh, God. I be terrified, man. I be calling people. I be trying to offer rides to people. Nobody wants to ride. I didn't be offering rides just so I feel comfortable wherever I got to go. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'll take you back. Just get in the car with me and let's go. But I had to get my license, man, especially with my daughter. My daughter made me want to get a license. For real, because she was at school, right? And, I came to pick her up, and I saw her go, she's like, I got to take the bus. I was like, oh, I got to get my license. And then, not only that, all my wife's kids started getting their licenses, and I was like, oh, it's time. You know what I'm saying? Because I was like, oh, man. Especially when the youngest one was about to take her driver's test, I was like, oh, no, I got to get my license. They about to talk about this at Thanksgiving. They were like, hey, everybody got their license. Oh, sorry, Nick. Nick out here with the COVID-20 license. had to get my license, man. I got married during the quarantine. You know, I got married during the quarantine. Let me tell you something. Never argue with your wife during the quarantine, right? Me and her was arguing about dishes. And I said, I had enough. I'm leaving. And I walked out. And I had nowhere to go. Everything was closed. You know what I'm saying? I was calling friends like, yeah, me and the wife argued. I was like, hey, man, you need to work it out because you can't come here. You can't come here. You can't come to this place. I was walking down Crenshaw back and forth 150 times from 5 a.m. to about 7 p.m. at night. I remember she texted me. She's like, you hungry? I said, you know what? I am hungry, but I'm going to come in the house. I got to tell you something. Man, I ate that plate and went right to sleep. I was so happy that she called me back. She got kids, but they're grown, so I can't call them my stepkids. I call them my step homies. You know what I'm saying? They're my step homies, you know. Her two sons, we in a group chat, and they always, I don't know who they think I am. I'm her husband, and they be putting pictures of women in the group chat, like, oh, look at her body, that look nice. Look at this body. You ain't never seen a body like this. So one day I was like, man, I got bored, and I put a picture in there, and they was like, whoa, Nick, this is nice. I was like, you like that? They was like, yeah. I was like, that's your mama. Yeah, look at that body. Hey, and y'all came from her, so you know she got a bad body. Look at that body right there. Yeah. They blocked me. They blocked me, man. They blocked me. It's crazy because all her kids are bigger and taller than me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad I came when they were grown because I was like, how long were they this tall? You know what I'm saying? They was tall like that since 13. So I'm glad I came in around this time. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk to them and tell them too much. You know, I'm about to retire being a personal trainer. I do personal training. Personal training is the most disrespected job in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because people hire personal trainers for everything else but personal training. You know what I'm saying? I got hired as a personal trainer to go hook up somebody's DJ set at their house. You know what I'm saying? They was like, well, you got the muscles. I thought maybe you could set up this DJ set in the house. Ladies, when you hire a personal trainer, tell your husbands how your personal trainer look. Don't lie to your husband. Don't be like, oh, I got this personal trainer. He's old and sick. Don't tell him that. Tell him how he look. You know what I'm saying? Don't lie. Just say what he look like. You know how many clients I done lost because the ladies would lie like, oh, he's just old and sick. He's nothing. I went to this job fair one day, right? And I went to one of my clients' job fairs, and her husband walked over and was like, hey, you work here? I was like, nah, I'm the personal trainer for the building. He was like, you the personal trainer for this building? I was like, yeah. He said, you know Clarissa? I said, yeah, I know Clarissa. That's one of my clients. That Clarissa. You old and sick? I was like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. He said, Clarissa, come here. As soon as Clarissa saw me, Clarissa was like, oh. That was it. I knew I was fired because she texted, because I got the text message the next day. They was like, yeah, Nick, we got to go over the bills in the house, so we're just going to have to release you. I was like, Personal training is hard, man. Especially for me. I lose a lot of clients because, I'm going to be honest with you. Can I be honest with y'all? Yeah. I like big girls. I do. You know what I'm saying? So it's reverse to my job. Like, if you work out with me, you gaining weight. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be complimenting them. They're like, you don't think I look big? I'm like, nah, baby, you look nutritious. You know what I'm saying? Your body look nutritious. Look at all that riboflavin in your knees. I like it. You look nutritious, I like them big, man. I don't see nothing. I don't know. Like, my wife right now, she was losing all that weight for the wedding, and I told her, I said, look, after we get married, you better go to Popeyes and get this thing straight, or we headed for divorce. As soon as the marriage is over, we pulled up the Popeyes. I was like, get her a 20-piece, please. Keep it coming. You know what I'm saying? I like them big, man. I like the big girls. And, and what happened was when my wife lost weight, I have this joke that I do about how I like the big girls and everything. And I had a girl, one of my old clients, hit me in my DM, and she's like, you're a fraud. I was like, what? She's like, your wife is in shape. You don't love us. I was like, I showed my wife. I said, see, you need to get back eating quick. man, when Kente called me for this show, I had to put the phone on mute because I didn't want him to hear my excitement. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been in the house watching everything. Or how many of y'all just been watching everything on Netflix? Netflix started making movies that I felt like they made it in the day they came out with it, right? I saw this movie called Five Bloods. I was like, man, did y'all see Five Bloods? They had Delroy Lindo play himself at 19, 25, and 65. I was like, man, they could have casted some other people for this role. They had another movie called Bird Box. Nobody knew who the monster was. Everybody was just running from a shadow. That was the COVID budget. You was like, ah! I was watching everything during COVID, man. I was just like, so when Kente called me, I was excited. I was like, man, thank God. I was like, man. I said, is this real? Because I was doing virtual shows, and the virtual shows was weird because everybody's thing is on mute. So you see, nobody's laughing. They just putting emojis in the claps of the box. So you think you're doing bad. You like, hello, can y'all hear me? They like, laugh, laugh, laugh. I'm like, hey, put the speakers on. They just putting claps all in there. Whenever a joke didn't go well, I'll just act like my computer, my network was bad. I'll just be like this. Yeah, man, I just can't wait to get back to everything, man, especially because Hollywood, you can't forget how Hollywood is, because Hollywood is bougie, you know what I'm saying, especially to your dreams. Like, I found out the hard way when I got booed doing karaoke on my birthday, you know what I'm saying? Karaoke supposed to be make-believe. Karaoke supposed to be real. I knew it was real in Hollywood. My boy's like, you want to go to the karaoke club? I was like, yeah. He's like, come over to my house about 5 o'clock. We're going to rehearse. I was like, rehearse? He's like, we got to get these moves right. I went to the karaoke spot, man. I picked one song. This dude was mad. He was like, hey, get off the stage. If you ain't going to do it right, get off the stage, man. Put me on smooth. Let me show him how it's done. Cool it now. He had a whole band. He had a whole background band. I was like, where did you get a background band in karaoke? One of the things, man, like now, I gotta kind of look for work, and I'm scared to look for work because my whole life they put me in a warehouse. All my life I had to lift, all my life I had to lift boxes. They always put me in a warehouse. I'll be filling out the applications, and I'll be like, register. And they'd be like, oh, this must be a typo. I had a manager kept it real with me one day. I was like, hey, man. I was like, I think I'm great for this opportunity. I would like to work here. He's like, all right, cool. He was like, can you do the warehouse? I was like, nah, I'd rather do the register. He said, come on, brother, come on. Your back is built like a W. You belong in the warehouse. Look at your knuckles. You got warehouse knuckles. Working in the warehouse, nobody cares about nobody in the warehouse, man. You know what I'm saying? When you work in the warehouse, nobody cares. When y'all go in the store, there's people downstairs, right? When y'all upstairs knocking stuff down, we the ones downstairs making the store work. You ever try to order something and you hear the people on the intercom and they talking to somebody, they like, we need a flat screen TV now. They talking to us downstairs. You don't even have to clean your outfit when you work at the warehouse. Warehouse workers, our church is dirty. They don't care if they put it in the laundry or not. They like, we work in the warehouse, man. I used to work for UPS, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys, don't use UPS service. I know they say that your stuff's gonna come safely, but man, we be playing kickball. We be playing kickball with your stuff down there in the warehouse, man. We be playing kickball with the stuff downstairs in the warehouse. Woo, man. My sweat is exfoliating right now. This is I done ran through all my mask material. Yeah, but man, I got a 7-year-old daughter. She's over there right now. And, trying to get her to wear the mask was the hardest thing in the world. I'm like, baby, put your mask over your nose and mouth. She came back. It's like, Daddy, look, an eye patch. I was like, no. This ain't Pirates of the Caribbean. Put your mask over your nose and mouth. She came back. She had it on her knee. She's like, Daddy, look, a knee guard. I was like, look, put it over your nose and mouth. I was like, you know what, man? You're going to learn. As soon as you cough, you're on your own. Hey, man, that's my time. I'm Nick Carter.
Yeah. Please show the comedians some love. Show them some love. Them brothers doing their thing. We want to thank y'all, live studio audience and the audience at home. Thank y'all for coming out and enjoying the Comedy Cafe and allowing us to do what we've been doing for the last 5 years. Yes, next month we are 5 years old. This comedy show can officially go to kindergarten anywhere in the old LAUSD area. That we have all special shows next month. They are hilarious, all heavy hitters, our 5th anniversary shows. If you would like to be where these lovely people are in our live studio audience, text the word comedy to the number that you see on your screen. That's right. Text the word comedy to the number you see on your screen, and we'll put your name on the list, and you too can come through. You got to be clean, though. You got to be clear. You know, COVID clear. You know, like the lady on Poltergeist said, all this got to be clear in here. So if you clear and you put your text comedy to the number you see on the screen, we'll see you live and in person like we see these beautiful people. We appreciate y'all for coming out and enjoying and laughing. It's been a long time since comics have heard this laughter in person, so we appreciate y'all really. I'm your host, Kente Scott. Follow me on all social media. Just put Kente Scott in there. I'm the only one gonna pop up. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. God bless y'all. Good night.